هل تحب الموسيقى العربية؟ هذه الكلمات
Useless. I don't understand their language. No, I must first find a place to stay. I may be in Kairu for a few days.
هل تحب الموسيقى العربية؟ هذه الكلمات
Useless. I don't understand their language.
هل تحب الموسيقى العربية؟ هذه الكلمات
Useless. I don't understand their language.
And a very good day, Effendi. Whatever you search, you have knocked on the right door with Mustafa. That is me, Mustafa! What do you desire? A guide, a camel, a certified dentist, or perhaps a most fabulous hookah that also works as bagpipes?
I am only in need of a discreet room and a bit of information.
No problem, not at all. I will bring you your bags and give you my most inconspicuous room, which just happens to be the nicest as well as the most expensive. It's served just after 10 o'clock prayers. As for the camels, you have but to ask.
I will remember. Thank you, my friend. Tell me, how do I get to the Egyptian Museum?
This is all very complicated, but you are very lucky, Effendi. Mustafa, that is me. Of course, knows Cairo like no other. So you take the road to the left of the park where my camels are, and straight ahead. Straight ahead. Go directly, yeah?
Thank you, thank you. I will find it. Tell me, how do I get to the Egyptian Museum?
This is all very complicated.
Thank you. Well, I must go, Mustafa. Until later.
Farewell, Effendi. Farewell.
This could come in handy. Ah, Cairo's famous Egyptian Museum. What riches must be stored within its walls. Good day, sir. I am Professor Van Helsing. You should have received a courier announcing that I would be coming.
Ah, yes, hello indeed. My superior, Lord Grosvenor, informed me of your arrival. I am the assistant director. Lord Grosvenor is absent. He is on an archaeological dig in Sudan. He won't be back for another 3 weeks.
To be honest, I have need of nothing but a bit of information. Perhaps you could clarify something for me.
I would gladly put myself at your disposition if I wasn't overburdened with work already. You see, Lord Grosvenor amasses such a quantity of objects from various excavations that he supervises. But he doesn't have the time to do the classification, which is a necessary consequence. This work was assigned to me, but would represent a challenge to 10 of the best scribes. I must apologize, but I cannot be of assistance at the moment.
Listen, I am more of a practical man, but I can certainly help you. Entrust one of your tasks to me. You will gain time, and hopefully I will gain some information in exchange.
It is with great pleasure that I accept your assistance. You can, for example... Wait. Do you see this list? All of these objects were distributed throughout the museum, but they should be together. Can you find them?
What is a deban?
It was a unit of measurement in ancient Egypt. It was mostly used for precious metals like copper or gold, giving the weight of the metal corresponding to its value. For example, 1 deban of copper corresponded to 27.3 grams of that metal. For gold, 13.6 grams was enough to reach this value. The scribes possessed benchmark weights to perform their measurements in the form of a wire of the metal in question, folded over itself. I can give you a copper deban. You can keep it as a souvenir, as with the stylus that I see there. I must rid myself of them.
Excuse me, I am going to look in the museum.
That won't be a problem.
Tell me, can I borrow this?
Certainly.
It's a sketch of the Giza site, showing the actual heights of the pyramids. Impressive. Papyrus from excavations in 1852. Not of interest. A miniature pyramid. Curious. A key. What can it open? A flail or neck-a-neck, insignia of royalty during the time of the pharaohs. This artifact is nothing but a poor reproduction. Bizarre. I'll take it. This knife with a mother-of-pearl handle is magnificent. Another pyramid. Granite scarab of little value. A superb piece, certainly very old. Someone must collect pyramids. A crook, one of Osiris's symbols, an insignia of the pharaohs. This artifact is nothing but a poor reproduction. Bizarre. I'll take it. Another pyramid. A helmet. The tag says, "Helmet of a Spanish soldier, found in the wreck of a galleon offshore from Alexandria." Head with a solar disk, the sign of loyalty to the pharaohs. This chest from the Saracen era is ancient, but its keyhole has been recently repaired. Another pyramid. There is something inside. Someone wanted to hide this pyramid unbeknownst to the director. The sarcophagus is that of an unknown pharaoh, but it is missing something. There, perfect. The sarcophagus is that of an unknown pharaoh, but it is missing something. Open. Someone wanted to hide this pyramid unbeknownst to the director.
Excuse me, sir, but I have much work to do.
There, I've finished collecting all of the objects on the list. Now would you do me the kindness of answering my questions?
If I can, what are you looking for?
The tomb of a priest venerating ancient accursed gods. In this spot, a tomb called the Demonomicon of Ouija was found. Have you heard of it?
Great gods above, how do you know of the existence of this damned book? It is one of the best kept secrets of ancient Egypt. No learned Muslim has dared to make reference in any writing, and I believe the Christian church long ago burnt any text which contained this name. I know but little regarding the Demonomicon, only that it is supposed to contain all of the teachings of an abject cult that worship the outer gods, notably that of the Black Sphinx during the reign of I don't know which pharaoh. Anything that touches this cult, directly or indirectly, is damned. Even speaking of it brings unhappiness. Do you really want to find his tomb?
I'm afraid so. Do you have any idea where I can find it?
Frankly, no. However, it seems to me that there is an isolated spot, the Blood Rocks, that has an awful reputation. Some of the men who work on our digs say that no one has ever returned from this damn spot. Except for one Bedouin looter, raving mad, crying out that all of his companions had been eaten by a black demon. Apparently, he died a few days later, and we found in the folds of his robe a sort of soda disc made out of gold. This piece was unfortunately stolen before arriving at the museum and must have been smuggled out of the country. I can show you the placement of these rocks on a map, but no one will accompany you there.
Well, I shall depart, and thank you for all your help.
Goodbye, sir, and good luck.
I must find this Mustafa.